you out. I mean, that was already burnt down. I don't know. All right. Can we? Wow, that shot up a lot. You really have to be within a stockpile range? Okay. All right, so all that. All right, so let's start getting everything fixed. Uh-oh. Nimble thimble, huh? All right. Chancellor Declan brings you news of a promising development at the Outfitters. A talented seamstress has discovered a new stitch that could greatly increase productivity. This is quite an exceptional discovery, Your Highness. Which time was given to discovery? Who asked the seamstress to look for a new stitch? No. If this new stitch truly does outpace the current one, perhaps we should give it a try. I'm all for advancement. Okay. This new stitch can be taught throughout the kingdom. Our seamstresses will be more efficient for generations to come. We begin again. New beginnings invite new traditions. Send the seamstress my praise for such initiative. All right, so now we got to make a choice. Yet, what would our fallen king say? Do we not owe it to Aldemar to maintain tradition? No, look how well that did for the kingdom. That's pretty much why it, it could have along in the list of destroyed itself. Let's move ahead with this new stitch. We must weigh these results. No. Let's move ahead with the new stitch. Advance. Chancellor Declan informs the seamstress of the news, which she happily receives. She is encouraged by your eagerness and is proud to contribute to the settlement's progress. Hold on. Seed reward. Whatever the path, the wise worker, mastery. Oh, so that gave us a mastery based on that. And that's not there. That's in the tomb. Oh, there it is. A kingdom grows prosperous with ease, thanks to those knowledgeable to their craft. With dedication and skilled employees, the production of all buildings will boom. Oh my goodness. Gain a 5% production for each type of employable building placed to a maximum of 25%. Yes, I would definitely like to use that as one of my masteries. Whew. Oh yeah, we didn't finish. Oh, we need more wood. I hope you repair over time. I'm hoping the builders will get to you. While that does all that, how's money? How much do we need? 300. Okay. We can get you next tick as long as I don't go too crazy doing stuff. So 5.25, 700. Is there a demolish? Whatever. All right, there's our everybody getting paid and doing their thing. All right, so how are we looking now? Are we're hurting on the logs, but that could be simply because of the fires and me building a whole bunch of stuff. Whoop. You can get as much as you want. Still like them walking around in there. I don't know why they'd be walking. I guess they could be picking at night. Using lanterns to pick apples at night just seems like a very bad and safety idea issue. Let's got everything fixed, everything repaired. 575. Okay, so they are very slowly repairing. Unemployed, none. All right, but that should come back up with ease. All right, so we've got the 400. Let's get the firehouse. Yes. These 3 more. I wonder if this counts as an upgrade. I guess we'll find out. So we do have empty housing spots that can be fixed. Working stables. All right, so stables, they will raise horses, which are required to train cavalry units. Pork is, pork, it's food. Smelters, fishing docks, cooking houses, flax, blacksmiths, hunter's lodge, tanners, gotcha. A vault collects taxes from the... I mean, technically we already do that. Yeah, you're too big. I don't like you. Good, you're 250. I can't build you anyway. All right, let's... Uh-oh. Wielding rage. Great commotion stirs just outside the keep. A furious man, sword in hand, claims he'll fight anyone who stands between him and the ruler, who he plans to confront. A growing crowd is in awe of the spectacle, and his blade has already managed to inflict serious wounds on some of Hayward's soldiers. The Duke and the Chancellor each believe they know how best to handle such violence. One favors punishment, the other, compassion. Your Eminence, we should show barbarity no mercy. This man threatens the safety of our citizens, but most importantly, not more importantly, such treasonous acts cannot be tolerated. Treason, Duke Stratton, to feel frustration towards decisions made to be critical of the kingdom's progress. This is treason to you? Surely citizens can express their discontent. With blades and aggression, Chancellor Declan, an example must be made. Yes, of course. Of rule and reason, not blade against blade. As the Chancellor and the Duke debate, Sir Hayward enters with a stumbling blade wielder. Hayward clutches the man's shirt collar, his hand now bound and bladeless. I believe the decision is Sir Hayward's to make. Sir Hayward, this man's fate rests with you. Such acts of violence and defiance cannot be tolerated. The Duke is right. Justice must be served. Or I could push it off on him. The Chancellor, let's go with this. The Chancellor is correct. Our people must know that their voices matter. Sir Hayward takes this man to a cell for a time, that he might find calm and reflection. Once you have found this, sir, my curia and I would gladly hear out your concerns. The former blade wielder grumbles as Hayward escorts him away, but his temper seems to have lessened. The Chancellor was wise to recommend this course of action. We gain 3 happiness. Like that. Our influence is good. All right, so... All right. Now hold on. Now you've packed a caravan into the trader's hut. We can begin to load it with goods and personnel. We'll require to found a new settlement. When you're ready, click on the trader's hut and press the highlighted auto load button within. This will prompt your workers to stow all the necessary goods for transportation. Go on here, load it. All right, so it looks like we're losing roughly 20 farmers, but that's okay. We're going to be bringing them right in because people love it here. All right, click the highlighted button to remove the caravan from the trader's hut. With material for a new settlement now stowed, we should set our sights on a province with the conditions necessary to grow wheat. A precious staple that will cause our variety of rations. Once you've you're still running in the background. All right. Let's see. Once you've decided on a destination, click on the desired location to bring the caravan there. Okay. We release the caravan. Now, did you finish? No. Okay, so we have 14 unemployed, so that really didn't hurt us. Statistically, how are we doing? Amazing, actually. We could do more stuff. You take... No, not you. You. Produce beer. No, you need the wheat for that. Flu takes that. All right. We can grow hemp. We could start growing flax. I mean, why not? Worst case scenario, we can sell it. Let's pause because I don't want you moving stuff over. We make furniture in there. That's all you do. Leather, yeah. Finds flax into flax oil. Coveted at Nissian. Oh, you're... Woo! All right, you're big too. You're another big boy. All right. Can you fit here? You take... Let me plop you right there. Because before I don't know if this will still technically run or... Well, I guess the production numbers would keep going. I don't know what how the events are going to work here. Yeah, I know I got a lot of issues. So very, very slow to repair. We can bump you back up to 5 now that I have more than enough people. All right, let's find out. Crystalline. Strange crystalline formations have crept their way throughout your province. They seemed harmless at first, but in large clusters, those who venture near them find themselves overtaken with nausea. The Curia gathers to discuss the matter. I'd advise caution, Your Grace. These stones have any connection to the Welgrim? Crystals, Hayward. Crystals. Crystals mean gems, and gems mean profit. Now, Duke, we still haven't determined the nature of these crystals, though they do appear to be causing illness. Commotion comes from beyond the throne room, gasps and feeble attempts to halt the stranger who now stands before you. They outstretch their arms to you. Within them, a large cluster of those very crystals cradled upon their flesh. No signs of weakness, my lady, or struggle. That's who I was thinking of. They do not harm me. Would you like to know why? Who are you that you can gently cradle such stones within your arms? I am one who has walked these lands far longer than any who vie for them now, but that is of little consequence. What matters are these, and how you use them. stranger places the crystal upon the floor before you, slowly reaching into their dark cloak to withdraw some parchments. With this, your stores can withstand the crystal's power. In time, you'll see their full potential. Accept the parchment and uncoil it. Etched upon the page is a recipe, a special oil that will be preserved. Oh, that will preserve the crystals while suppressing their volatile nature. Requirements seem so simple, and you have many questions, but today there will be no answers. You look up, stranger's gone. What is left is the key to a new resource, a new way to succeed in Nizamor. With this recipe, you can subdue the crystals, collect and store them until the time is right, and their full purpose is known. All right, so we gain Grim Stores unlocked. I'm going to get, because of this, triggered this. Is that in here? You're kind of, oh yeah, we can, you're definitely good right there. That. All right. Hmm. So flax mill, good to go. Think. All right, so finish unlocking the firehouse. This is now, hold on. There we go. Thanks to our new friend in Nizamor, we can now construct a Grim Stores, which I did. These structures house the volatile Whalgrim crystals, which spring forth from the thick haze of the Whalgrim's fog. We must plant flax ahead of you, which is then refined into flax oil ahead of you again, and used to store the crystals. Its components help stabilize and dull the chaotic essence that dwell within them. Should the oil levels of the Grim stores get too low, however, the structure has a risk of explosion. It can drastically affect disease chance in the region. Always make certain to stock it up with ample flax oil and monitor your oil levels. Got you. Oh, look at you working that poor horse. Go get Conan or future Conan. Come on. I was looking. I don't see anything that specifically gets them. Firehouse. All right. All right. Pause. So if I get you here, you get all but that. I could put why you there. That would get a bulk of that, but I think. Yeah, that would get. like that, and then I could throw another one right there, and that would get the rest of my issue. Well, I don't. Yes. It doesn't. Well, it doesn't really get those. You're too far away to be that used. Either way, this side gets it first because they do the harvesting and they do the food gathering. The farmers get protected first. They were here first. Really don't have enough? Huh. Okay, let me get a couple of farmers down then. Oh, did you? Yeah, you're not getting any either. What? Oh, you don't reach, do you? So another. Meow. Okay. This will behave. None of the. Uh-oh. Our wares, their ways, huh? Diplomatic and trade relations between your kingdom and the neighboring Nisian towns have been increasing. You're finally beginning to understand what is valued in this land, or so you'd believed. Lately, rumors have begun to spread. Nisian traders have accused your own of shady business practices, but be it undercutting the usual asking price for common goods or overcharging for rare but essential items. Duke believes this fuss unworthy of address, but the Chancellor sees things a little different. We aren't out in the field, Duke Stratton. It's always possible that our traders have, on occasion, misled the locals. Doubtful, true, but possible. Hear this, Your Eminence? I thought you were a man of the people, dear Chancellor. You trust them so little. No one is without fault. Where there's an honest mistake or ill intended, our traders are out there representing our kingdom. It would be wise for us to respond, Your Majesty. Wouldn't a response make these rumors seem true? Can we prove they're not? Touche.